Hi folks, Brian here. Welcome to another episode of Harmonic Leadership. These short little videos and audio clips are intended to supplement your experience as you are either reading the Harmonic Leadership book and/or going through a leadership program. And these episodes are just intended to provide you a little extra flavor on the experience, to provide some tidbits, some thought starters, thought provokers perhaps, and hopefully tie some things together as well. There's a lot of information packed in the book. I wish I could have elaborated so much on so many of the concepts, but there was not enough time or space within the pages, or it would have been even longer, even bigger, even heavier, and unfortunately even more expensive to buy. So I'm supplementing with these short little media clips. Today I'm going to talk a bit about how leadership development programs, leadership coaching is intended to help open our eyes. Tomorrow I go in for cataract surgery on my left eye. In 2 weeks, I go in for cataract surgery on my right eye. So over the past few years, my vision has gotten progressively worse, to the point where I think now if I went in and actually took the driving test, I would probably not pass. The left eye, it's as if I'm looking through a sheet of plastic. The cataract has progressed in the last few months to the point where, it's especially if there's a light shining on it, as there is. I've got a lot of lights here in the studio. It's just fuzzy. I cannot read any text. When I look at my video preview, I'm just a blur. So I cannot see detail. In my right eye, it's a little bit better. It's not as plastic-ish, but everything is double vision. So again, I cannot read text. So it's really been a struggle just doing basic work function, most of which is on the computer in the past few months, and especially the past month. And so luckily I was able to get in for surgery. So I'll be very curious to see the difference between today and 2 days from now in the left eye and 2 weeks from now in the right eye. And I liken this to what we do as leaders. So I'm going to ask you to do a little thought experiment here with me. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and imagine that you're walking up a mountain path. And this is a very rocky, steep mountain path with twists and turns, but you have no vision. It's dark, or let's say your cataracts have progressed to the point where you cannot see the details of the footfalls and the steps that you need to take. Imagine what that experience would be like. Slipping over rocks, tripping over rocks, wondering if you're on the path or if you're about to fall down that steep slope if you happen to step off the path or trip. It's scary. And too often in our leadership, we face this same situation. So I'll invite you to open your eyes back up now. So imagine our leadership journey. Sometimes it feels like it's climbing up that mountain. It's rocky, it's steep. It's hard to find our correct steps that we need to take in order to complete the journey, to make it up that challenging situation. And if we misstep, we could fall off that steep slope and our leadership could come crashing down. So as a leadership development professional, as an executive coach, my job is to help all of us to open our eyes, to regain our vision so that we can step more surely through our leadership journey. And in the book, you're going to find dozens of assessments, of self-reflection activities for us to just really examine who we are as a leader, how we lead, how we can better lead through that knowledge, that understanding, through the opening of the eyes. So I invite you to grab the book, to explore all of those self-reflection activities and assessments and thought provokers in the book, and help to open your eyes, help to have that cataract surgery so you're able to, again, fully function as a leader. Because, awareness is step number one in leadership development. If we're not self-aware, we cannot get better as a leader. So the assessments that we do, the self-reflection activities, it's all about awareness. How do I present myself as a leader? How do I show up with my team, with my teammates, with my leaders? Who am I perceived to be? And if we don't have that self-perception, then we can never understand the effects of our leadership, be it positive or potentially negative. So that is the intent of these assessments. I'm certified in a number of the leading psychometric assessments, the really big dogs that cost a lot and take a long time for a client to take and requires a lengthy debrief in order to understand the results. So that is a very important step as well. I liken that to not only opening the eyes, but it's as if it's the two-sided mirror where we have our normal reflection showing back at us, but if we turn the mirror over, we get that 2 times reflection. It's like, it's too close. I'm seeing too many of my wrinkles and scars and degradations through years of living. But it's important to do. I've had skin cancer in the past, and had I not done close examination of the little dots, I had surgery over here years ago, I would have never realized that, that's something. It's not just a scab of some sort. It's something that I really need to have checked out, and I let it go too long, thus requiring surgery. So now I have to go in daily. I have to wear these sunshade shirts, which you'll see me in often in these videos, because when I'm out walking, I have to pull the shade up so I don't have sun on my especially temple regions where I tend to have this cancer spots. So again, having vision within our leadership development journey can allow us to climb that hill, can allow us to ensure that we're not falling off the cliff or getting skin cancer. It can help us to become better at everything we do. So the central theme in this is to find ways to open your eyes, either through my work. There's so many great books out there, so many great assessments out there that you can utilize as well. And I invite you to just explore who you are as a leader through these self-reflections. I wish you the best. Take care.